In a matter of minutes, everything we had planned and envisioned for our son was destroyed. Graduation, college, marriage, children, old age, life. The date was February 20th, 2018. We were at Phoenix Children's Hospital Neurology Department going over the results of a test our 3-year-old son Alex had taken a few weeks prior. The results of that test had come back, and our son was officially diagnosed with Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. At that moment, our world flipped entirely upside down. We were told that boys with DMD like our son typically lost their mobility around age 12. His muscles would become weaker over time, and eventually, his heart would succumb to this disease. The average life expectancy of a DMD patient is 26 years old. For the next few months, my wife and I wandered through life feeling alone, each of us absorbing and reacting to this devastating news in our own way. Eventually, almost a full year later, we began to reach out to the community of families traveling the same road. Today, I want to share what we've learned over the course of the last 2 years in hopes of helping another family through their journey. Welcome to this episode of Special Education Tips for Parents. Before I dive deeper into our family's journey dealing with the diagnosis of a life-altering disease, I'm hoping you can help. On the bottom right-hand side of your screen, you'll see a little logo with the word subscribe on it. Click that real quick. Thank you so much. We've learned a lot on our journey, enough to fill up most likely dozens of videos. However, I want to discuss the most important pieces that have held us together over the past 2 years. Number 1, truly live every day. It's a fact that perspective changes your outlook on what's truly important. Today, we focus primarily on family, experiences, holding our children, though as they age, it becomes more of a rare occurrence. Listening to each other, loving and accepting. Work hard to eliminate the phrase someday. Instead, use how can we and plan that experience. Because nobody is guaranteed someday, and nothing makes you realize this more than a life-altering diagnosis. Number 2, we've learned the importance of sharing our journey. No matter what you're going through, someone else is on the same path, either just getting started or at some point ahead of where you are. For me, I wanted a way to explain what was happening to both Alex and our daughter. I decided to write children's books to help explain this life change to them. Mark the Mighty Muskrat, the diagnosis. This is how we've been able to best explain this type of life-changing condition in a way that isn't scary, but real. The other book, Mark the Mighty Muskrat, the explanation, is the method we've used to explain to both Alex and his sister the importance of understanding that everyone is different. Different abilities, different personalities, and to both accept and welcome people for who they are. Number 3 is a big one for us, and that was learning to focus on shorter term. Admittedly, we were pretty stuck on the forthcoming lack of mobility and decreased life expectancy within our son. Don't dwell on what the future could hold, since things change. For DMD, tons of research is being done, leading to the promise of a cure. It's best to plan a year at a time and the experiences you want your family to enjoy. For us, focusing on our son losing his mobility was still almost 10 years away. Doing so was taking away from the present. Number 4, be together, work together. Many parents of children with life-altering diagnosis end up in divorce. Starting immediately, work together as a family team. Figure out who will do certain things. As an example, one parent may be better at researching trials and working with doctors, while the other parent may be better at being present or creating experiences. Whatever it is, figure it out early and don't fault the other parent for not helping. Your definition of helping is most likely different than theirs. This leads us to communication. In the first year after our son's diagnosis, My wife and I didn't talk about it much. We each went down our own path towards acceptance instead of becoming stronger together. This is something I regret and hope to help newly diagnosed families understand the importance of communicating and working together. No matter what myself or anyone else who's partway down the path says, receiving news that your child has a life-threatening disease is going to be the toughest challenge you will ever face. It takes time to process everything, to come to terms with reality, and to forge a plan forward. However, find comfort in knowing that you are not alone. When you're ready, find a community of parents and families in the same fight you're in. Because when you know deep down inside your family's not alone on this journey, a ray of hope breaks through the clouds and you begin to realize the importance and the need to lean on one another for strength. If you're interested in either one of the books I mentioned, please take a look at the description of this video for links to read more about them and to order. If there's ever anything I can do to help you along your journey, please reach out. From my family to yours, thank you. And we'll catch you in the next video.